News about Adonis Wilde? In the heart of Paris, among the sparkling lights and fashionable boutiques, lived a young man named Adonis Wilde. His appearance was so impressive that many compared him to a young Alain Delon. Tall, with expressive facial features and penetrating eyes, he worked as a model in one of the most prestigious modeling agencies in the city. Adonis advertised clothes of the world's leading brands and was at the peak of popularity. His life seemed perfect. Parties, photo shoots, and meetings with famous people. Every day he passed by famous cafes and stores where fans recognized him. He enjoyed the attention, but deep down he felt that something was missing. The fashion industry was full of glamour, but sometimes he wanted to do something more meaningful, something that would make a difference in people's lives. One day, coming home from work after a long day of shooting for a new commercial for a famous clothing brand, he was walking through the streets of Paris. The evening air was filled with the aroma of fresh pastries from local boulangeries and the sounds of street musicians. Adonis was feeling happy until suddenly his attention was drawn to the thick smoke rising from the window of one of the old buildings. Adonis' heart beat faster. He realized it was a fire. Running closer to the building, he saw a little girl on the second-floor balcony. She was holding a frightened kitten and screaming for help. Her voice was full of fear and desperation. At this moment, all his modeling successes and glamorous parties moved to the background. A real hero woke up in his soul. Without thinking for a second, Adonis doused himself with water from the nearest fountain and rushed into the burning building. The flames raged around him, but he felt no fear. His only goal was to save the girl. Wading through the smoke and fire, he reached the balcony. "Hold on tight!" he shouted to the girl, holding out his hand to her. She grasped his hand with hope and fear at the same time. Adonis carefully pulled her out of the burning house and lowered her to the ground. But his feat did not end there. Hearing the screams of the girl's parents inside the building, he went back into the fire. Gathering all his courage, he found the girl's parents in one of the rooms. They were in a panic and didn't know how to get out. Adonis quickly explained the plan to them. They must follow him. Barely making his way through the puffs of smoke and flames, he led them outside. When they got out into the fresh air, the fire department and ambulance had already arrived at the scene. People around them began to applaud Adonis. He was the hero of the day. Firefighters thanked him for his courage and professionalism. The girl with the kitten clung to her parents, and they looked at their savior with gratitude in their eyes. At that moment, Adonis realized that real beauty is not only in appearance or success on the catwalk. It is shown in actions and readiness to help. Soon, the news of Adonis' feat spread throughout Paris. Newspapers wrote headlines, "Adonis Wilde, a hero of our time." His name became a symbol of courage and kindness. After this event, Adonis's life changed dramatically. He began to receive many offers from various charitable organizations about cooperation. Instead of just posing for photos in fashionable clothes, he started participating in campaigns to raise funds for disaster victims and help homeless animals. One day, he was asked to be the face of an animal welfare campaign. He accepted without hesitation. It was exactly the kind of thing that could benefit society. Together with a team of volunteers, he organized events to rescue homeless animals and found them new homes. Adonis also started conducting workshops for young people about the importance of being a brave and compassionate person. He shared his experiences about that day of the fire and inspired young people to do good deeds every day. Despite his popularity as a model, Adonis remained a humble man with a big heart. He often walked the streets of Paris without guards or assistants, just enjoying life and socializing with people. One day, during one of these walks, he met that very girl with a kitten. Her name was Lily. She approached him with a smile. "Thank you for what you did for me. I will always remember you." These words touched Adonis' heart to the core. He leaned over to her. "You are a true heroine yourself. You were brave. And remember, everyone can be a hero of their time." Since then, Lily became a frequent guest at events with her parents. They supported all of Adonis' endeavors to help others. This is how Adonis Wilde's life became a story of how one courageous act can change the fate of not just one person, but an entire community. He became a symbol of hope for many people in Paris. A reminder that true beauty is not just about looks or success on the runway. It is found in acts of kindness and a willingness to help those who need it most. Although the fashion world continued to revolve around him with its colorful hustle and bustle, Adonis knew inside himself that his true calling was to be the person who made the world a better place every day through his actions and kindness to those around him. Translated with Deep Elcom free version. Dear subscribers, if this video will gain 1,000 likes, we will tell in the next video how Adonis unexpectedly fell in love with a girl, one of the influential mafia in Tokyo, when Adonis was in Japan, and how he miraculously escaped death at the hands of the Yakuza.